Hey Divine Ones, in this video I will do my review for the Conjure candles.
Just like magic, I'm attracted. I get everything I want 'cause I attract.
If you have not seen my first video that I go over the two previous Conjure candles that I purchased like last year, go check that video out. It will be appended somewhere up here as well as in the description box. And for those that are interested in my Oracle deck, I Am That I Am Divine Guidance cards, they are on sale, as well as my latest book, The Bible's Hidden Divination and Magic. Both of those you can find on Etsy, TikTok, and Instagram, and then only on Amazon can you find this. And those that did not know, I had a previous Oracle deck that I created a couple years ago, and I will have that really soon in digital, so you can download this deck and you can print it out or just use it for digital purposes. But you know, I'll keep you guys posted. All right, so let's get into this video. Here I have two candles that I mentioned previously before in another video. So I have had them since maybe about January, February, and I've had the opportunity to use both of these. This one is an angelic candle, and it's by the Conjure. And I have used more than half of this candle. So initially when I first started burning the candle, I burnt it like straight through for a couple hours. But now what I'm currently doing, I'm using this on the day of Jupiter, which is Thursday, and I use it for any type of money or abundance work that I'm doing, and sometimes to amplify when I'm working with other Solomonic rituals. And I like to use pair this with sigils, and I will do another video eventually about sigils. And I have another video about Mercury, mental magic. I will link that video somewhere around here as well as in the description box, because I speak of that video because I have here, this is the 5th pinnacle of Mercury, and I have another video about the pinnacle of Mars, like a short video that I mentioned when I did a banishing ritual and using the seal of Solomon. And this 5th pinnacle of Mars is good for like business and tapping into the mercurial energy. So you can check those videos out. I will have them listed, of course, in the description box. And if you want a review about this candle as well as with another candle, you can check that video out that I was mentioning before. All right, so this burn on this candle, first of all, it smells really good. It came with some wonderful herbs. The scent is just delightful. It's an uplifting scent, very floral, and the burn is good. It's a wooden wick on the bottom of here, and the burn is even. The only reason why you may see I have like the residue a little bit around there is because of me moving the candle while it was like lit, and you know, the melted wax, it, you know, disturbed it a little bit. Now moving on to this candle, this is Marie Laveau, and this candle, I like this candle, and I started to, first let me back up and say, first I wanted to familiarize myself with Marie Laveau. So I've heard of her throughout my years of study, but I never really felt connected. I was curious, but I never really felt connected because I sort of had like this, coming from a Christian background, working with other people that were alive. Maybe now she'd be considered an ancestor. Some maybe even consider her a deity. But I never really felt comfortable with that. So I was like, let me see. I'm a little curious. I'm going to try this candle out. I did read the reviews, and my opinion, some of the reviews, not all of them, in my opinion, is pretty much the same with the other people that I was reading their comments about, like with the wick. It's the same wick. It's a wooden wick like this one. But however, this burn is, in my opinion, it's not the best burn. When I was reading other people's comments, I was like, I was thinking to myself, well, when a candle, how the way it burns, it's letting you know still, so it's still giving you information. The only thing about this candle, if you can see here, the ridges, so you can see where it burned here, and the candle wax will cover the wick. And when it covers the wick, the flame goes out. So eventually, it's only one time that this candle burnt without any interruptance, and that it burned for like about an hour, and then I had to put it out because I had to go do something else. But every time that I light this candle up, the wax ends up covering the flame and extinguishing the flame. So that's the common complaint that I've seen within the comments, and that is my common complaint. However, I still continue to work with her. First of all, it took like quite a bit of time to first research her and connect with her energy, and to see if it was you know, if we were vibe. And we were vibing. Me and the energy, Marie Laveau, we were vibing, and I did feel a connection with, while I was burning this and as I was researching her. But I think it is a candle you have to work with. I did remove some of the wax, and when I go to use it again, what I will do is to scrape out some of the wax around here and then allow it to burn. I think that is the best resolution to work with this candle. It smells really good, as all of the Conjure candles smell really good. This is the only one that sort of kind of gave me a little bit of a problem. But however, I also take it like this. I take it that her energy and my energy, we have to work together in order to make it work, make the magic work. That's the way how I take it. I take everything as being a symbol of something that I need to improve on myself, or that I'm doing correctly. You know, so take this the way how you want to take it. I would say that this candle is not, if you're just looking for a straight burn, this isn't the best candle to get, in my personal opinion. Now, I'm not bad mouthing the Conjure at all. All their products are amazing. Their information is amazing. I'm looking to get more of their candles. This one, like I said, you have to work with it, in my personal opinion. And a couple of the comments that I read on the website about this candle, you have to work with. But it does come with like a blue comb. She was a hairstylist, so that's symbolic. Maybe while you are working with this candle, you could use the comb to part your hair, to comb your hair, to charge it. You know, in my book, I actually talk about some of the divine feminine energy, and one of the divine feminine energies, in conjunction with divination, that is a head worker, a scout worker, is Delilah. And Delilah, I mean, she, in my personal opinion, she would be someone, if you're a hairstylist, if you are working with heads or scalps, or even a massage therapist, that working with that energy, Delilah, especially if you're working with men, masculine, you know, men, and you want to work with men to work the masculine energy in your favor, that working with Delilah, that archetype, and then as well as with Marie Laveau, that together with those two archetypes, I think that there would be a good combination. If you want to use like a biblical figure, that would be, I mean, she has a couple archetypes if you're looking at biblical figures, but I also would liken her to the pioneering spirit of Deborah as well, if you are looking at, once again, biblical figures, divine feminine biblical figures. All of them come with like a little unique bag that the candle comes in. But going back to this candle, not only did I get a comb, but I also got a hair bow. So, you know, you can wear the hair bow while you're doing your ritual, and you can charge it. So every time that you're wearing the hair bow, that you set a certain intention with that hair bow. So it's all like sympathetic magic with that. But I would say that my 3 previous candles are a 10 out of 10. This one will be a 7.5, just because I have to work with it. But it's still teaching me. It's teaching me a lesson, in my personal opinion. Like how I said before, I think that it's all teaching us a lesson. If something isn't necessarily working the way how you prefer for it to work, or you think that it should work, then it's probably something that you have to adjust. And it just speaks to me being an alchemist and taking lemons and turning it into lemonade. So, you know, being a very creative, innovative person, if something doesn't seem to be working right for you, you are creative enough and in tune enough to know how to make it work for you. And that is the magician. That is the alchemist. Okay, so you guys, thank you for tuning in to this video. Don't forget the videos that I have linked up here, as well as down below, my latest book, as well as my oracle deck. And then I have some other PDF downloads on my Etsy shop, biblical herbs and spices, rituals found in the Bible, all these other different tools for you to really harness and get the most out of the Bible regarding divination and magic. And really soon, I will keep you guys posted. I will have the digital Here we go. The Ascended Bible Divine Guidance cards. I will have those digitally. To print them out right now, I'm unable to really do that. I have like these decks that I'm, you know, selling right now. And I also have an animal deck that I pretty much finished. I'm finishing up now that I thought of, like, oh yeah, why not just do it digitally? I will also have some other PDF downloads really soon. My Magic Money oil, I will have that up for Christmas. It's currently up now. I have the protection oil, the blessing oil. And let me see, I will have the Florida water kits really soon for the holidays. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.